Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining today. My name is Melissa, and I'm here to lead you through meditation. We will meditate together for 15 minutes today. So as we get started, I encourage you to find a comfortable seated position and, of course, grab any props, anything that would help you feel more comfortable. If it's possible, maybe find a space that's a little bit out of the way, a space that you won't be distracted in. And as we get started today, I always like to put it out there to practice compassion for yourself. It's very natural for the mind to be very active and to jump from thought to thought. So if that's happening for you, just know that that's normal. That's quite normal, totally expected to happen. So just kind of notice your thoughts and then try to let your thoughts go. Now, as we get started today, I was thinking back to this article that I read, and it had talked about how meditation is similar to a snow globe. So it was saying that, if you have a snow globe and you shake up the snow globe, that's our mind as we go through everyday life, right? We're thinking about the future, the past, things that we wish we did, things that we need to do. And we just go through life with this very active mind. And then when you set the snow globe down, this is like when we come to meditation, right? When we first start, we may have some thoughts floating around, and those will be those flurries that start to settle. And then the flurries just tend to get more and more quiet, right? In that snow globe. And that's kind of how our mind will be. So as we start today, you may have those thoughts. And again, notice them, try to let them go, and really just try to let yourself settle and ground and give yourself this time for relaxation. So let's hop right in. We'll take a few moments just to close the eyes and then give yourself a few deep full breaths in and out here. And then as you're breathing, just see if you are able to create a little bit more length as you inhale and also a bit more length as you exhale. And try to draw out your in breath and try to draw out your out breath. And we may not give much thought to breath as we go through our day because it's so automatic. But a really nice form of mindfulness meditation technique is to simply become aware of your body's response to the breath. And really, when you dive into it, it's pretty remarkable. You can feel that really all of the systems get involved as you breathe. So many parts of your body react as you breathe. So let's just take a moment and maybe just watch your body react to each breath for a moment. So as you're breathing in and out through your nose, trying to avoid the mouth breathing, maybe you can feel this expansion of your body as you inhale. So you can just feel your body rising on the in breath. And then on your out breath, you can feel that the body contracts a bit, your body softens a bit. Now trying to deep breathe, a nice deep diaphragmatic breath. So right down into your stomach. These breaths are great for oxygenating your body and just moving breath to all the cells of your body. Also referred to sometimes as deep belly breathing. Now feel your navel rise as you inhale. And then feel your navel fall as you exhale. Maybe imagining that the stomach is like a balloon. So feeling this balloon expanding on the in-breath, and then the balloon contracts on the out-breath. And then take a moment with yourself here and just become aware of your stomach reacting as you breathe. And then as you breathe here, let's also feel how, as we take those deep diaphragmatic breaths, that the ribs get involved as well. So the mid part of the body there. And then see if you can feel an expansion through the ribs as you inhale. Maybe feel a contraction through the ribs on the exhale. Breathing in, feel the body expanding. And then breathing out, feel the body contracting. Now take a moment here. You can just breathe this at your own pace, and we'll just try to keep our awareness on the ribs. Also, another benefit of this deep breathing into the ribs is that we have a lot of little muscles in between the ribs, intercostal muscles. And if we do find that deep breathing, we can give them a little stretch. We can find that space in between the ribs. We can, in time, really expand the lungs. The lungs can get bigger, which is a positive benefit of just that deep breathing that will fill the body with fresh oxygen. And then let's take a nice deep full breath into our stomach. And now we'll take our awareness to how our chest reacts to the breath as well. So as you inhale, feel your chest rise. And then on your exhale, feel your chest fall. Breathing in, feel the chest rising on the in-breath. Breathing out, feel the chest fall on the out-breath. And we'll just take a moment here in silence to have your awareness at the heart space, and then just feeling the chest naturally rising on the inhale and falling on the exhale. And then building on this breathing and mindfulness technique, imagine that you could see your breath. Imagine that with the eyes closed, you could visualize the breath. And you can assign it a color. Sometimes I use a white, sparkly, shimmery light. And imagine if you could see this color and watch it float in through your nose and then trace it down to the throat, trace it down to the chest, the ribs, the stomach. And then on the exhale, feeling this release from your stomach, ribs, chest, throat, and nose. Breathing in, imagining that you can watch, trace this breath floating into our nose, to the throat, to the chest, ribs, stomach. And then releasing from the stomach, ribs, chest, throat, nose. Inhaling deeply, let's begin to watch the breath flow in the body. And then on exhale, watching the breath float out of the body. And we'll take a moment to breathe this technique of relaxation at your own pace. Now, you may find that the mind wants to wander, maybe thoughts coming into the mind of the past or the future. Simply release your thoughts and just come back to tracing the breath in and out. So try not to create a conversation about the thoughts or let the mind snowball with the thoughts. Simply notice them, become aware, let them go, and just come back to that tracing your breath in and out. Another technique, if you find that the mind is active, imagine how a cloud drifts by in the sky. And we don't really attach to the cloud. We tend to just notice the cloud and it drifts off and we let it go. So same thing can be applied to your thoughts. So if the mind is active, just observe the thoughts and then let it go, just like a cloud that can drift off to the sky, off into the distance. Take a moment to become aware of how you feel in the moment. So maybe you can sense that you're a bit more relaxed, a bit more at ease after practicing meditation today. Letting the eyes open when you're ready. Thank you so much for joining today. It's a pleasure to be here with everyone. So I hope you enjoyed today's session. I hope that you can carry this feeling of relaxation with you through the rest of the day. And I know there's stressful moments that come up through the day, but meditation is a great way to navigate those challenges. So if you do find yourself in a stressful situation, just stepping back, taking a few breaths in and out through the nose can really help to reset and help you anchor down a little bit. So I'll see you next time. I'll actually be back in a few hours for yoga today. If anyone's interested, I teach that at 5:30. That's East Coast time. And that's yoga on the yoga mat. So today we'll work with the full body, doing a really nice stretch, building a little strength, relaxing. So doing all the good things. See you soon.